Moving on to the next project, let's paint these beautiful fireflies on this mini canvas. It's going to be very easy and simple. No sketches required for this project. We are just going to paint our canvas with some blue. I have taken Prussian blue, and with that I have added some white, and I'm constantly adding white as I go down. I am not merging it or blending it very nicely. I am keeping it like this, where there are streaks of blue and dark blue and light blue, because I am trying to depict the sky. And when it comes to sky, it doesn't always have to be blended very nicely. In fact, the streaks of colors show the natural random clouds in the sky, and that's what we are going for in this painting. Now all that I'm doing is I'm pulling the colors down the canvas using white and the blue time to time. I'm also dipping the tip of my brush in the water time to time. I'm not wetting the entire brush. I'm just using very little water just to make sure my brush glides on the canvas freely and smoothly, just like that. And with some streaks of white and some blue, I reached till the 1/3 of the canvas, like 2/3 I have covered, and there is just 1/3 where I take some black, a pinch of black in my brush, and without washing my brush with all the colors which were there on the brush, I added some black as well, and it gives me this cool gray. I also add some remains of red. This is not necessary, but if you happen to have some red remaining on your palette from the previous project, you can add that as well. So there is no particular color, just make the 1/3 of your canvas near the bottom little darker than the other 2/3 of the canvas, and now let it dry for some time. And once it's slightly dried, take a thin layer of white and coat it in the middle of the canvas, and let it go over the gray area also a little bit. This is just to add some depth and some foggy effect, just like that. Alright, now wash your brush, take a round brush, and in the round brush take some bright yellow, and using the tip of your brush, start from the bottom and drag the brush upwards, making a random grass blade. This is easy, very simple. We've done that before in the previous project also. We've made some grass blades, only we are making it with yellow, and you'll know why we are making it with yellow. Alright, so cover the bottom of the canvas with bright yellow grass blades, like so. There, let it dry for some time. Wash your brush and take green in your brush. This is sap green, and on top of the yellow we are making another layer of grass blades with green. As you see, I am not covering the yellow grass blades entirely. I am just finding place, and in that space I am placing the green grass blades. This again is layering and it's creating depth and shine in the painting. So just follow the steps and make some green grass blades amidst the yellow ones. Let the green and yellow grass blades overlap each other wherever you want, and right at the very bottom of the painting, I'm covering it with green completely. Like that. As you see, I'm using a slightly darker green also. And here is when you observe the painting and make a decision where you want to place green grass blade and where you want the yellow grass blade to be. If you want, you can reclaim the yellow ones on top of the green. You can totally do that, whatever you feel like. Now see, I think I have covered the entire yellow grass blades and I want some of them back, so I will add them on top of these. But first I'll go a bit more darker, so I've added some blue in my sap green, and with that I got this darker green, and I am adding some darker details on the grass with this darker green. Just flick off the brush using the tip, and we are getting some very dark grass blades. I always fumble when there are such tricky words like grass blade, so R and L in two words subsequently. I always I find them as tongue twisters. So forgive me for that. Here I added even more blue. You can also add a tinge of black to get very dark green, and like that we are building on the layers. As you see, I'm building the layers at the very bottom and I'm not touching the top of the blades. Yeah, this is better. Why do I have to call them grass blades all the time? I can also call them just grass or just blades and you will understand. I know you're very smart and very understanding and considerate. So here I am bringing my yellow grass back. So on top of the dark grass, I am painting some of the yellow grass back as highlights, like so. Yeah, now this makes me happy. This looks better. What do you think? Do you think this looks better? Please follow along and make your projects and share them with me so I can see your take on these projects. It makes me very happy. It always makes me super happy when I see my students' projects. There, the grass is perfect. Let's not overdo it. Now, very light yellow. Reclaim the tip like so, because we need the shining effect. Like that. This is what always happens with me. I keep reminding myself of not overworking a painting, and I just keep adding some more details and some more details and then some more details. But I think it's looking great, and that's what we do. Trial and error makes any painting good, because at the end of the day our motive is to learn and explore. And if we get scared of doing something, how will we learn? Because most of the time we learn from our mistakes, right? So there, almost done with the grass. Just a few darker ones here and there in the foreground and in the background, just like that, and there. We are done, but the bottom of the painting still looks flat, so let's add some darkness over there so that we see dynamics. Yes, what do you think? See how it makes it pop, the darker details, right? Yes, this is good. Now let's add our fireflies, and for that I take white right from the bottle. I'm using the bottle. If you're using tube, you can take it right from the tube, and using a very clean brush and a very clean tip of the very clean brush, I'm just making these random circles here and there, like that. The center of the circles are opaque, while I'm keeping the outer part of the circle little translucent, like so. And with the tip of my brush I'm also adding some stars, or maybe there are also some fireflies in distance. Who knows? Who knows? It only makes the painting look beautiful, and that's what we care for. The painting is looking beautiful and we are happy. I'm very happy. Are you happy with the outcome of this project? Please let me know in your feedback. There, we added the base color for the fireflies. Now add some yellow on top of the white, leaving the outer part of the circle white only. I'm just adding the yellow in the center, right? Now let this completely dry, and when it's dried, add 1 or 2 grass blades on the bottommost firefly. And there, we are done with this project. I am really happy with the end result. Let me know how you like it. I hope you enjoyed making it as much as I did. Now meet me in the next lesson, where we will make this beautiful full moon winter canvas.